So you can see, I'll quickly rush. Qualitative analysis is not clear, so I have to read it. It involves analysis of anions and cations that are present in an unknown salt sample. It can also involve analysis of gases, e.g. CO2 gas, Cl2 gas, that are evolved when an unknown salt sample is heated. Some quantity of salt will be placed in a test tube by making use of a spatula, and series of tests is carried out using distilled water, some reagents like aqueous ammonia, aqueous sodium hydroxide, lime water, and you can also be asked to heat it up. You can see the diagram of the test tube. So you have to hold the test tube with a test tube holder when heating is required. So you are going to be given two salts. The first one will be XN, X subscript N, which can be zinc carbonate, zinc 2 carbonate, or zinc carbonate. Then the other one will be YN, which can be AlCl3, that is aluminium chloride, aluminium chloride, aluminium chloride, AlCl3. So zinc, ZnCO3, zinc 2 triosocarbonate 4 salt. I believe you can see it clearly. Then for the 8.1, I believe you can also see it. Now it is possible for you to be asked to decompose XN. You heat it up. That when you decompose zinc carbonate, we are going to have ZnO and CO2. That is zinc oxide. So zinc carbonate on heating, although you will not know that it is zinc carbonate, it can be labeled XN. So you place some quantity in a test tube and heat it up. You heat it. So zinc carbonate on heating decomposes to zinc oxide and carbon dioxide gas. So zinc carbonate, ZnCO3, is a white powdery solid. So when it is heated strongly, it starts to turn yellow and decompose. You can see it. Aluminium carbonate, aluminium chloride is also decomposed to form aluminium and chlorine gas. Chlorine gas is evolved. Then you can see the reaction between zinc carbonate and aluminium chloride to produce zinc chloride and aluminium carbonate. So these are the anions that are present there. Chlorine, chloride ion, then carbonate ion. You can see it, Cl minus, CO3 2 minus. Then the cations that are present, you can see them are Zn2 plus, then Al3 plus. Then the gases that you should be expecting: Cl2 gas, chlorine gas, and CO2 gas. You can also see that clearly stated. Then for the page 9, this is the likely question that you should be expecting for Neco 2022 chemistry practical. You can see it. We have the table, although the table will be given. Neco will give you the table. You have to only fill in the gap. So Yn plus distilled water, what is the observation? It dissolves partially in water. Then inference. Your inference is also called conclusion. That is, the salt is soluble. It's a soluble salt. Then Xn was heated strongly. Then what is your observation? Evolution of a colorless odorless gas which turns lime water milky. Milky. Evolution of a colorless, odorless gas which turns lime water milky. Lime water is the same thing as calcium hydroxide, like calcium hydroxide, lime water. Evolution of a colorless, odorless gas which turns lime water milky. The residue is yellow when hot, but turns white on cooling. Then what is your inference? That is your conclusion. CO2 gas is evolved. CO2 gas is evolved. Then YN was heated. Then what is your observation? Libration of a greenish yellow gas with a pungent smell. And gas is what? Cl2. That is Cl minus is present. Then we can also have solid plus conc H2SO4 plus MnO2 plus heat. Then there is libration of a greenish yellow gas with a pungent smell. Gas turns moist blue litmus paper claret and then blue. It turns starch iodide paper blue black. It turns starch iodide paper blue black. Gas is Cl2. You can see it. So these are the likely questions. You don't need to rely on malpractice. This is exactly what you should be expecting. This is exactly what you should be expecting.